So right from the very beginning, the first sketches for the project were really the idea of a networked, interconnected city that in fact is a container of various precincts and zones that work in harmony and as a kind of ecosystem. And the whole city, in fact, from technology to nature, acts as an entire ecosystem, which is key to the design. So here you see the layout as I just described, which basically starts with the idea of the green carpet that goes over the city. We then added to that the precincts and zones, so thinking about the various locations of activities, again from retail to residential to entertainment, and how those coexist. The link to the larger cities, probably Hyperloop connections to other cities in China and around the world. The internal sort of transport system and loop system within the precinct, the connection to the residential district, the water that underpins all of the natural environment, and that's part of the environmental control system for the entire city. And effectively producing a completely healthy, state-of-the-art urban environment in which life is celebrated, in which the human spirit is celebrated. And that's the key thing to this place, is that when we create new cities, we have to think about them in terms of the human dimension. What gives us pleasure? What makes fun? What gives us the ability to have fun? What gives us efficiencies? Here you can see the transport system that goes through the office complexes. You can see here the way the office complexes are also linked by smaller auto-drive bus systems that will link through all of those. That's the incubator labs. And here you see the sort of mix of technology, environment, art. Art is a big part of any kind of upgrade to a modern city. You can see the data surfaces. These are the smaller transport vehicles that connect the housing. The housing is then interconnected by smaller app-controlled, on-demand vehicles that are actually coming down from the various towers. This houses about 100,000 people. You can see how all the buildings are built on parks and waterways. So there's also a boat, small private boat, auto-drive boats that take you around. This is the retail precinct or the convention center. So this is actually the sort of, let's say, the financial engine behind the place. That's the convention center. That's an entire retail complex in the back. Here you get a sense of the retail center and the road systems that connect the buildings. And then this is a fly through the whole retail zone. And so shopping and retail, which is a big part of Chinese culture, is integrated into the entire sort of smart city that we're creating. And here again is that mix of urban life and technological life. And then at the waterfront, the recreation zones, the yacht club, all wind harnessing machines throughout the whole project that are micro wind harnessing machines for smaller electrical conditions. That's the entertainment hub at the water level. And now we fly towards the entertainment zone and a museum, which is built inside a canyon. And basically these vehicles will take you to that zone. There's actually a small museum and entertainment zone in there, into the canyon. And finally the view of the project at night. So in the end, if you really think about building new interconnected, smart, technologically savvy, human environments, there has to be an element of magic and mystery to the place as well. That's what really makes cities magnificent, is their romance. And to design romance is not the easiest thing, but that's what we try to do.
Thank you very much,
Thank you.
Honey. And
Question?
Future cities, especially greenfield projects, are obviously a big opportunity. We have our final speaker, and it's also a topic of a new city, a modern project. Anthony Mellows, please welcome.